Now I might just be seeing things, but is this a mirage? Or is it really a mirage? A Mirage 28 in fact. This is Icarus and it's in Milford Haven in the marina in Neyland. And I'm just going to have a little look on board. There we are. I'll go down below, they won't mind. Now then, we've got a tea towel here and it's a map of Wales, and this is Milford Haven down here, and where I want to go is round the corner past Skomer and Ramsey Island, and then straight up Barty Island, Holyhead, and round the corner to Kemmers. To go that way you've got to go through Jack Sound, which has got a load of rocks in the way, so you have to be careful, get the tide with you. And Ramsey Island and St Justinian's there, you've got Ramsey Sound going through, one or two rocks to avoid there as well. But it's a good shortcut, and with the tide in your favour you fly through. On this trip I'm going to give the Marine Navigator program on the Samsung tablet a go, and you can see it's showing the little boat right in the marina here, right there, and you can it just shows it up in Neyland, and I just zoom it out. And you can see it's this is the Cleddau Bridge, which is the main road bridge across the estuary here, and I have to wait in this inner basin for a certain tide to get out. There's kind of a sill here, and so I'll show you the progress along the way, and it seems to be such a good, very economical chart plotter from what I've seen. And this is a 9.7 inch Samsung tablet. Approaching Jack Sound, and you see it's under the boom there. Doing about we're doing about 6 knots over the ground so far, and we've got this chart plotter now, and it's showing the approach. It's very good. I'm very impressed with it, and I can zoom in again when I'm closer into the sound. Stone rocks there just in the sound, and you can just see Ramsey Island in the background too, 10 miles over to there. This is what you just come through if you come through at the full spring tide, and it gets all smooth. I've got the engine off now, I'm doing 5 knots towards Ramsey over there. It's about 10 miles. And you do it with before it goes dark. That's the main thing. I hope to pick up a mooring in the anchorage in the sound there, and set off tomorrow northwards. But it's going well, and one last look at the screen here on the chat bot. There's a little boat going up there, and there's Ramsey Sound. bishop over there, and just going. You can see the sun. Should have enough daylight to get in through there. That was the worry I had, trying to plan the tides and things like that. And, it's okay, plenty of light so far, and there's an hour to go at least anyway. That's the trouble with sailing the end of October, you do lose the daylight in the early evening, which my favourite time of the year is May, June really, but this is when I have to sail the boat now. So. These ships anchor up in St Bride's Bay here, and they wait their turn for the oil terminals or gas terminals in Milford Haven. It always seems to me like it's a very exposed place, and I suppose at both that size they don't worry about any, but even so it's I suppose they start rolling around a bit in rough weather here. We're doing between 7 and 8 knots now, which is going past the Bitches, which that's the rock there, the outer rock. I hope it is. And there's an anchorage right behind there, and the current eddies back. It's tempting to carry on. I don't know what to do really at this stage. I'll have a look, see if there's any more. I spent the night on these St David's lifeboats, mooring buoy here, and look, the lights are still on. It's still quite early. It didn't get light until about 8 o'clock now, this time of the year. I'm going to head off now, get the best of the tide, see if we can get around Strumble. Got the Stenner ferry coming across from Crosslair now, and just see St David's Head in the distance, and this is Strumble Head, which I've just passed. There it is, and yeah, I just saw a flash there. Fishguard's in there, and it's a long way ahead, but I'm motoring because there's no real wind to fill the sails at the moment. It comes and fits and starts, but it's a day for variables and light winds. I hope it's a bit stronger further north. Well, I've had some peace for a while, and I've pulled out the Genoa. It's pulling me along against the tide, not very well, but we're moving, and just have a little bit of a break from the noise of the engine. Forecasting something like 3 to 4, 5 possibly, but that might be further north. But if it goes along like this, it'll just help me stem the foul tide I've got at the moment. I always wonder why people put this kind of a brown paint on this nice teak. Let's just look at that before and after. I just scraped this down, I'm getting a bit bored, and put the engine on again to assist this sail. But that was just 10 minutes work there, and I can put something on it, but it won't be this thing that just takes away the, you don't know what it is, teak or what, but this is nice now, and it's worth the trouble. Get a red flash in a minute. That's Bards here, just past it, that's it. Doing well really, sailing with the head sail out. We've got a southeast breeze now, but I have the motor on as well. I've got some to look after the power and the battery as well. Sorry about the engine noise. You can just see the little boat there. That's Bardsey Island down there, and it's just slow progress really now. It's down to 1.2 1.5 speed over ground, and it's hardly surprising. It's a spring tide and trying to do really what but if it's not going backwards, it's something anyway, and in a few hours I should be able to progress towards Holyhead. And it's the time of night now when it goes to GMT. It's 1:15 in the morning, and most people stay in bed, and in the morning they've lost an hour, but I haven't lost an hour. I've got another hour of cold. I've got 2 jackets on, a scarf and woolly hat as well, and it's on the end of October. South Stack here, and still fair tide, and Holyhead round the corner there. I've come into Holyhead, and it's I'm sandwiched between the old breakwater, the outer breakwater, and the marina here. There's a few ancient moorings covered in weed, and nobody seems to use them, so I pick them up with difficulty. And I like this boat over there. There's I'll just try and zoom it in without. I like this old. It looks really interesting, characterful boat. I don't think anyone does anything with it. It's a big old steel boat, but it's got some stories to tell, I'm sure. About the last hour of daylight now, and I'm heading off for the north coast of Anglesey, just round the corner. It's only a couple of hours trip down to Kemmis Bay, and then it's home for me and home for the boat for a while, temporarily.